solid, from formless to perfectly bear-shaped. It's a change that never fails to impress, even for those who see it every day. Polishing and perfecting. Our newly formed gummy bears have come a long way, but they're not quite ready for prime time yet. The next step in their journey is all about giving them that characteristic Haribo shine and ensuring they're perfect in every way. Fresh from their starchy molds, our gummy bears might look a bit dull. That's where the tumbling process comes in. The bears are gently tumbled in large, rotating drums. Here they add a tiny amount of beeswax to the tumbling bears. It's just enough to give them that perfect, glossy finish without affecting the taste. As they roll around in the drum, each bear gets an even coating of the wax mixture, ensuring they'll separate easily when it's time to eat them. After their spade treatment in the tumbling drums, the bears need a little time to cool down and set. They're moved to a cooling area where temperature and humidity are carefully controlled. Throughout the production process, its slurry is precisely deposited into these cavities by a machine with multiple nozzles. This ensures that each mold is filled with exactly the right amount of gummy goodness, creating bears of uniform size and shape. Once filled, the trays of soon-to-be gummy bears are moved to a cool, climate-controlled room. This is where patience comes into play, says John Veit, the U.S. factory director. We let the bears rest here for just the right amount of time. It's crucial for achieving that perfect Haribo texture. The exact duration of this resting period is one of Haribo's closely guarded secrets, a key factor in creating the unique texture that sets their gummy bears apart from the competition. After their carefully timed rest, it's time for the bears to leave their starchy cradles. The trays are inverted and the bears fall onto a large sieve. Any excess starch is gently shaken off, revealing rows upon rows of perfectly formed gummy bears. As we watch this process, it's impossible not to be known in the industry as the slurry, a mixture of the base ingredients we mentioned earlier. This isn't your ordinary kitchen mixing bowl. We're talking about industrial-sized tanks capable of holding thousands of liters of the gummy mixture. The slurry is the heart of our gummy bears, explains Sarah Johnson, head of production. Getting this mixture right is crucial for everything that follows. The journey from slurry to sweet begins with the mixing of the base. Precise quantities of glucose syrup, sugar, and starch are combined in these giant mixing tanks. The mixture is heated to ensure everything blends perfectly, creating a smooth, consistent base for the bears. Temperature control is key here. Even small variations can affect the final texture of the gummy. Once the base is ready, it's time to add the magic, the gelatin. This is what gives gummy bears their characteristic chewy texture. The gelatin every bear. The main components include glucose syrup and sugar, which provide sweetness and help create the right texture. Starch is crucial for giving the bears their characteristic chewiness, while gelatin is the key to that unique gummy texture we all love. Flavorings and colorings, both natural and artificial, give each bear its distinct taste and appearance. A touch of citric acid adds a subtle tang that balances the sweetness perfectly. But it's not just about the ingredients. It's how they are combined that makes all the difference. Haribo's blend of sugars hasn't changed in over 25 years, a testament to the company's commitment to consistency and quality. U.S. Factory Director John Veit explains, "Our world is the world of gummy candies. We do not let ourselves become distracted from that. This laser focus on perfecting one type of candy has kept Haribo at the top of the gummy game for decades, the birth of a gummy bear." As we step onto the factory floor, the first thing that strikes us is the scale of the operation. Massive stainless steel vats dominate the landscape, each playing an important role in the birth of millions of gummy bears. The air is thick with the sweet aroma of sugar and fruit flavors, a tantalizing preview of the treats being created. The process starts with imagine a world where 160 million tiny, colorful bears are born every day, destined to bring smiles to faces across the globe. Haribo gummy bears are chewy, fruity treats that have captivated taste buds since 1992. But have you ever wondered how these iconic candies come to life? Today, we're pulling back the curtain on one of the confectionery world's best-kept secrets, the perfect recipe. Before we can witness the transformation of raw ingredients into those beloved chewy bears, we need to understand what goes into these delightful confections. The recipe for Haribo's gummy bears is one of the most closely guarded secrets in the confectionery world. But we can give you a glimpse into the key components that make these bears so irresistible. Is carefully measured and added to the mixture, which continues to be stirred and heated. It's a delicate balance, ensuring the gelatin is fully incorporated without compromising its properties. Now comes the part that gives each bear its unique personality. Natural and artificial flavors are added to create the classic Haribo taste we all love: raspberry, orange, strawberry, pineapple, and lemon. Along with the flavors, food-grade colorings are mixed in to give each bear its vibrant colors. It's a rainbow of flavors and colors, each batch destined to become a specific variety of gummy bears. Once all ingredients are in, the mixture undergoes a final heating and mixing process. This ensures that everything is perfectly blended and that the texture is just right. The result will be a smooth, colorful slurry that's ready to be transformed into bears. As we watch this process, it's hard not to be impressed by the precision involved. Each batch is carefully monitored for temperature, consistency, and flavor. Molding the bears. Now that the gummy mixture is ready, we've arrived at the most exciting part of the process, giving the bears their iconic shape. This is where high-tech machinery and old-school craftsmanship come together in perfect harmony, transforming the colorful slurry into the recognizable gummy bears we all know and love. The star of this show is a machine known as the Starch Mogul. Don't let the name fool you. This isn't some Wall Street tycoon, but a piece of equipment that's essential to the gummy bear making process. The process begins with the preparation of the molds. Trays filled with cornstarch are carefully leveled, creating a smooth surface for the bear impressions. The cornstarch serves two crucial purposes. It forms the molds for our bears and helps absorb excess moisture from the gummy mixture, ensuring a perfect chewy texture. Next comes the creation of the bear-shaped cavities. A large board studded with hundreds of bear-shaped protrusions is pressed into the cornstarch, leaving behind perfect little bear-shaped indentations. With the molds prepared, it's time for the gummy mixture to make its grand entrance. The carefully crafted, there are numerous checkpoints where the bears are inspected to ensure they meet Haribo's exacting standards. The quality control process isn't all work and no play. Yes, this job is as delicious as it sounds. Trained tasters sample bears from each batch to ensure the flavors are exactly right. According to their officials, if a bear doesn't meet our standards, it doesn't make it into the bag. It's as simple as that. Packaging. The final stage of our gummy bear's journey is packaging. This process is a mesmerizing dance of precision and speed, where millions of bears are sorted, weighed, and bagged with incredible accuracy. The bears are first sorted by color. Then, precise amounts are weighed out for each package. They use a combination of vibration and gravity to ensure each bag gets the perfect mix of colors and flavors. High-speed machines form the familiar Haribo bags from rolls of packaging material. As the bags take shape, the precisely weighed portions of gummy bears are dropped in. The filled bags are quickly sealed to maintain freshness. Labels are applied, complete with nutritional information, batch numbers, and those all-important best-before dates. Finally, the bags are grouped into larger boxes and stacked onto pallets, ready for distribution to stores around the country. Whether you are a lifelong fan or looking for a